Hey, gold digger's still alive. But on a serious note, I want to talk about something. It's a discussion I've seen on social media many times. Hey, is it wrong for somebody that, to get money from someone they're dating and to invest it into a business and be prosperous or be profitable? Do we discredit them for doing that? We're going to talk about that today. We're going to talk about, is it wrong or when is it wrong to get money from someone that you're dating and to put into a business? We're going to talk about that. We'll see you soon. We live again. What's up? As I have a special guest with me.
Yes, sir.
The guy behind the scenes.
Always editing.
Always, yeah. But today, he agreed to join me to this discussion. We recorded here from. Hey, you don't touch my water, brother. We recorded here from North Miami Beach, Florida, and we're surrounded by different areas of. We got North Miami that's right there. We got Miramar. We got Miami Gardens. We got Opalon. We got all type of neighboring communities. So we want to talk about. It's something I've seen on social media yesterday, and I've seen it before, and I wanted to talk on it, touch on it, from our perspective, of course. Now, the discussion for today: is it wrong? And in this case, it's in the women from the women's side. Is it wrong for a woman to take money from someone she's dating to invest in a business, to do a business? Is it wrong to do that? Now, that question seems so
what's wrong with you?
Yeah, obvious, where it's not wrong, but I see why it's coming up because, in the community that we are in, a lot of times some women, they would just get with a guy for his money, take his money, and then do something with the money. So I think that's wrong. Like, if you're getting with a guy for the sole purpose of getting the money and then going into investing in something for yourself. Now, if you're with someone and they choose to invest in your passion or your dream, and then you end up making money and you're successful at it, there's nothing wrong. Because that was not the intent you got in the relationship with. So it just ended up happening that way. But I think it is wrong before you even in a relationship with the person, your plan is, okay, I'm gonna get with a rich guy, and then I'm gonna get some money from him, start my hair business, start my weed, whatever business you want to start. Now, there are some guys that do the same thing. There are some guys, I know there's sugar daddies, but there's also sugar mamas. So there are some guys, and they out here, and I know the ladies can clap for this. There are some guys out here, they just look for a woman they can get some money from. Most of the time, I don't even think they're looking to invest in a business. Most of the guys that I know that have done that in the past or I've heard of, they get the money so they can look fly, to have a nice car, to buy the clothes. At least the women, they taking it and investing into a business.
It depends on the person though, and sometimes the person, the person who's the money is coming from, they keep being wrong too. Because I know somebody.
Okay.
I know somebody, and I know a bunch of people. Mm-hmm. There's these girls that they be telling me stuff and things like that. They be buying dudes groceries. They be driving them places.
Yeah.
And you just be spending bread on these dudes, and it don't make no sense because the dude don't got nothing going for you, going for himself.
Yeah.
And he's not pushing anything towards the relationship itself, and they just still going through it.
Yeah, there's a lot of hidden things within that because that could be their way of trying to be a good partner, but they're just doing that in the wrong way. If you see you're financially just taking care of somebody, you guys are not even married. Why am I financially taking care of you? That's not my responsibility. Especially, if the woman is the one who's doing it, I think it's even more wrong. Either side, I think is wrong. You shouldn't get into a relationship to see what you can get. Now, if you happen to get in a relationship and one person have more money than the other, and that one person that has the most money choose to invest in that person, like I said, dreams, passion, or whatever they may call it, then there's not an issue with that. Because the person choose to do that, and plus that was not, you didn't get in that relationship just for that reason. Now, a lot of times, 'cause I think you was gonna go there, you know, in a society or in the communities that we are around, a lot of times the guys, and I'm gonna speak on the guy side, the guys are normally making illegal money. So a lot of times it's easier for them to take the 20,000, 15,000 and give it to their girl and to make, to, do something with it. Because most of the time the girls got their own little side hustles anyway. They got the nails, they got the hair going on, but they don't have enough money to scale. So the guys don't be like, yo, I see you doing this hair thing. I see you doing this clothing boutique, because a lot of them got the boutiques. Hey, here's 20,000 that can help you with more merchandise or whatever it may be.
I wasn't going to say that. That did not. As soon as you said it,
yeah,
a bunch of faces popped up.
And it's not just this community. It happens in the white community too.
Yeah, and it's not like I know that they do it, but it's like I have assumptions, and it's like,
yeah, you could assume, because okay, if a guy is making money legally, let's say working 40 hours a week, he's working hard for his money. It says the average person don't even have $1,000 in their bank account. So I doubt like an average guy, one will have like $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 just sitting there, one. And then if he's working a 9 to 5 or 40 hours or whatever, he's working a job where he gotta work. Work.
That bread.
I doubt that he'll be quick to just give you what he got in his bank account, because he knows it's gonna take him like 6 years to get that back. A lot of times the people who do illegitimate things, the money comes fast, so there's no attachment to the money. It's like, you ever heard blowing money fast? It comes fast, and the faster it goes, the faster it comes, the faster it goes. So a lot of times it's like, okay, yo, there's 20,000, 30,000, that ain't nothing to me. I get that in a drop here. So it don't really, but the typical guy, average guy, not doing that. And that's one, I'm not even going to go into that topic, because that's not what this topic about, but that's what's messing up, especially the women's head, because they looking for that. So, and that's where it gets wrong.
Right.
Because just because you have one guy, because let's just say if we see 10 successful, let's say girls or women on Instagram, you don't know how much others have failed. So the ones, imagine there's one, somebody gave her 20,000. She took that 20,000 and blew it on a business idea. The next guy she get with, she's expecting the next guy, yo, what's up? I need 20,000 for my business. So you don't know how many times they went through that cycle before they can actually land on a business idea that works. Some probably never land on an idea that works because it's not the ideas, it's them. Because they think businesses is like 1, 2, 3. So a lot of times now, like I said, because it's been done once, a lot of them go into relationships with that mentality of like, okay, if I'm with a guy, he should invest into me. And yeah, I agree in that. A guy should invest into his relationship, a woman should invest into a relationship. But that doesn't mean I gotta give you 20,000, 30,000, 40,000. Because like I said, a regular guy with a 40-hour work week, making, let's just say, at the minimum average of, let's say, $15 an hour, he can't even come up with 10,000 for his own dreams. Where he coming up with 10, 20,000 for your dreams? So that's where I think it's wrong. But let's highlight that it is not wrong for a woman or male, because sometimes they happen in the...
You're right.
Yeah. If your partner decides, let's say you have an idea, decide to invest into you, and you become successful at whatever it is, there's nothing wrong with that. Even after you leave the person. Because in some situation, the relationship was genuine, the person gave you the money, but it just didn't work out as a relationship. So you guys decide to split. It's not my fault. You know, as long as you know where your heart is, because a lot of people are like, nah, I ain't in it for the money, but you know you're in it for the money. But if you know, like, the relationship never start off like that about money, you get into a relationship, person has blessed you, and you become prosperous. That's not my fault. It's not my fault that you gave me money, I did something good with it, and now everybody blaming me like, oh, you shouldn't have taken the money. You should. No. It's not my fault. I'm blessed.
Yeah, I feel you. It's like what is it called? It's like people saying stuff like that. It's like Diera and Kim.
Who's that?
They were famous couple YouTubers.
Okay.
A couple,
You
right?
gotta put me on that because I don't be knowing about that.
All right, so people just told me that because they said I look like him. But
Oh man.
yeah. But look, it's like saying that they should never made a YouTube channel. Because
if they did it together, that's a joint thing.
They did it together.
We're talking about when the person separately give money or do something for that person.
No, but it's like they're saying you should have never taken the chance. You should never taken it. It's like they're saying get a 9 to 5, cut off your wings and just don't fly. Don't go for your dreams.
Well, I don't think they're saying don't go for your dream. It's just a matter of like, is it right? In that case, like if I have a girlfriend, we started YouTube, we started together. Even let's say we started a business together. They're not talking about if we're doing something together. They're talking about when a guy, mainly a guy, but women do it too, give their partner a sum of money to start something by themselves. So we're not partners in this business. I'm just giving you a large sum of money to put into your business, and then whatever happens, happens. Some people feel like it's wrong for, especially women, to just accept the money and don't give them credit for the hard work they put to building a successful brand. One of the things I did see was like on Instagram, there was a young lady who asked that question. Like, even though I could have took the money, that doesn't mean like the business had to be successful. Like, we are discounting the work that had to be put in. Because we can line up and give 100 people $10,000 right now. We will come down the line and see we get different results. It's been since the Bible, since the days of the Bible.
That's a fact.
Look at Jesus, with the tablets. He gave each of them, and then each of them a certain amount of tablets. And then when he came back, you had some who multiplied. You got one. He hid it. He said he wanted to protect it. He didn't want it to get lost. He brought the same one. He's like, yo, what's wrong with you?
Yeah.
Like, so there will be women like that. There'll be a woman, you give her 10,000, she'll be so frugal with it, not wanting to spend. And then 2 years later, you ask, yo, what happened to that 10? Oh, look, I still got it in my bank account, look. And then you'll have one, they'll blow it. What happened to the 10,000? Oh, it's lost. Then you have the next one, what happened to the yeah, that's 100,000 right now. So you'll always have different results. So, like I said, the only thing I'll look for in the beginning, if that was your initial plan. You got into a relationship with the person only for the reason of money. Like, hey, I'm going to get in a relationship with this guy to get money to start my business. If that's not the case, I feel like there is no problem with it. Because at the end of the day, if you didn't have no ill intent when getting into a relationship, whatever you do with that money, now you deserve if you grow it, you deserve the praise. If you lose it, you deserve
fallout.
Yeah. Because at the end of the day, it's like you put in the work. Somebody handing you $10,000, they didn't put in the work. You got to put in the work. A lot of times people think like it takes money to be successful and rich. I will argue, does money help?
Yeah,
for sure. But money only helps those who have a plan. So who has a foundation. If you have no financial foundation, especially in business, I give you $10,000, I know it's going down the drain. I don't care what you tell me.
You're right. You're completely
right.
But
now you give somebody who already have a financial foundation, you give them $100, they'll be able to build on $100. So a lot of people, we view money as the most important thing. Money is not the most important thing when it comes to being prosperous and business. Now, is money a big component? Yes. Capital plays a huge role. But I'll tell you how much a lot of people are not rich because of capital. Why do I say that? We are in the land of opportunities. And I can say that because we are in the land of opportunity. You go to Africa right now, you go to a Caribbean country, Haiti, Jamaica, you tell me where they're going to give you a loan for $20,000, $30,000 to start a business or to improve your business. You're not getting that. In America, as long as your credit's good and a few things are in place, you can get a $20,000 loan, $30,000 loan. So why don't everybody do that? You know how much people I've talked to that said they got in a loan? What happened to the loan? Lost it. So do we have a money problem? No. So we can't blame these women or even the guys that do it, that takes money from their spouse, and then they build a successful business out of it. At the end of the day, we got to give more credit to their work ethic. We got to give more credit to what they know, because there's a lot of us and there's a lot of people that have taken money from people, whether a bank or a partner, and has blew it. So, like I said, to end off, as long as you don't get in a relationship, a romantic relationship, with the intention of, I'm getting in a relationship with this guy for his money, or I'm getting in a relationship with this girl for her money to build my business, that's the only thing I think that would be wrong. But if you didn't come with that intent, you didn't come with that in mind, and then it happens, the person invests in your dreams, hey, by all means, take the money.
That's a fact, bro.
It's zero interest. It's basically another PPP for the food.
Yes.
We're not even looking into how many people took the PPP and blew it. So let's not try to, make these people look bad that has taken money and they built something. Let's not discredit them because they took money from a spouse. They did something that majority of people cannot do, which was build a successful business, because it's not about the money. Some of the people that's hating on it, they probably took money from people and lost it. And they just hating that it didn't work. They just think like, they got more money. They got 100,000. He only gave me 10,000. It's not the case. 10,000, 100,000, 2,000. If you don't have a foundation, if you don't know what you're doing, it all gonna go down the drain. This is another discussion with the MR.NOLDS organization. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and we'll be having more. We have an activity that's about to happen soon. Stay connected with our social media. Follow us on Instagram at MR.NOLDS. So stay connected so you can have the dates and time and location of that event. We'll see you next time at the MR.NOLDS organization.
And don't blow her money.
Or his money.